In 2021, I made my first pair of glasses. Not for the world, but for myself. I wanted to see if I could sculpt something functional, something personal, out of simple materials and patience. That first frame that I made was never meant to leave my hands, but friends noticed. They asked if I could create something for them. Different shapes, different colors. Slowly, what began as a private experiment became a language of its own. Every piece begins with Italian cellulose acetate. Sheets chosen for their richness, their depth, their life, their patterns, their colorways are just phenomenal. I fell in love. Nothing is accidental. Each fragment is selected by hand, cut, polished, and shaped through hours of careful work. Rivets are set in place, hinges aligned, lenses ground with precision. It's not production, it's preservation. A process measured in gestures, not minutes. The inspiration comes from everywhere. A friend's silhouette, the rhythm of an animal in motion, a sudden splash of color on the street. These frames are never abstract. They are stories distilled into form. Sculptures small enough to wear, bold enough to remember, and edgy enough to never forget. We work in Motor Valley, in the same region of Italy that gave birth to Ferrari. Here in Modena, precision and beauty are not luxuries, they are ways of life. Generations of artisans have carried these traditions forward, and each pair of glasses is touched by that spirit. This valley has always produced machines and objects that are more than what they appear to be. Maison Marcel is a part of that heritage. I mean, you should see us in our factory. I mean, the way we talk and the way we come up with these concepts and the way we figure out how to execute them, being an American dealing with my now family in Italy, it's been a real interesting process, and I've learned a lot, to say the least. No edition is repeated either. Once a colorway is released, it enters an archive, and it's never made again. Each piece is a timestamp, a preserved moment, fragment of my life, I guess you would say, and the world around me, and those that have inspired me. Collectors understand this. They know every pair is not just eyewear, but an artifact, something to be lived with, cherished, and eventually passed forward. This brand's not about perfection. You can see that every pair is unique. There are no two pairs that are the same. There's always going to be a slight difference. And that's what makes it awesome for me. You know, Dali said, have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it. So we figured out, why not make micro-produced collectibles that are just so unique and so special that you'll never, ever see something like it again. And it just feels like it's yours. You become a part of it. You fully immerse into art. But for me, this is not a brand. It's a practice. It's a way of life for me. It's a way of sculpting identity, memory, and story into something that's tangible. And what started as something for myself has become something larger. This is not just eyewear. This is Maison Marcel, wearable sculpture, born in Italy, imagined in Miami, and created for the archive of tomorrow.